This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
When the greatest generation answered the call to save the world from Imperial Japan and Nazi Germany, American GIs had something extra in their favor, something revolutionary in the history of warfare. This is the story of how two civilians, an educator and a businessman who were appointed as generals, created the Special Services Division, which made sure our soldiers had access to recreation, movies, a weekly GI newspaper, rest areas, and USO shows, and invented the worldwide PX system, which made low-cost supplies and low-wattage American beer available to servicemen far from home. This is American Girls, Beer, and Glenn Miller, GI Morale in World War II. From training camps in the U.S. to the deserts of North Africa, from Pacific Island jungles to the hedgerows of Normandy and hospital wards everywhere, the Special Services always seem to be there, armed with movie projectors and M1 rifles, contributing mightily to the Allied victory. In this audiobook, you'll hear how, for a mere fraction of the wartime budget, the Special Services and the PX system eliminated many of the hardships faced by soldiers in every war that had gone before, and were the envy of our allies and the enemy. And you'll hear the stories, which Hollywood stars entertained overseas, who couldn't, and why. How the information section drastically cut back on social diseases among soldiers, both stateside and overseas. The predictable trouble that erupted in Brisbane between American GIs and their Australian allies, and what did Special Services do to solve that problem? How in the world did first-run Hollywood movies make it to the front before they were seen on Main Street? And what really happened in the streets of London when Yanks flooded into England in preparation for D-Day? Brilliantly researched and written by Professor James J. Cooke and narrated by award-winning radio personality Richard Timer, American Girls, Beer, and Glenn Miller brings to life actual letters from GIs to their stateside sweethearts and showcases to the world how the novel idea of boosting soldier morale, fighting the battles against loneliness, boredom, and fear, went a long way toward defeating the Axis powers and winning the war.